Hello, my name is Magtango Del Rosario. Um, I am a 34-year-old Filipino male, um, and I reside in Baltimore, Maryland. Um, I'm basically here to talk to you about a disability called arthrogryposis. Um, Arthrogryposis, basically, to sum it up in a nutshell, is a physical disability that you receive from birth, and it contracts your major joints to a certain extent. Um, for example, my legs and my arms, along with my wrists, can only extend but so far. Um, so I have very limited use with those limbs. Um, I currently take online classes for the University of Phoenix, pursuing my bachelor's degree, which I'll have in November in information systems networking. I'm currently not employed. I am a full-time student. I think what makes me unique with my disability is the way that I go about doing things. I am very independent. I use my mouth for just about everything. I write with my mouth. I, I open things with my mouth. I get dressed for the most part using my mouth and my neck. Um, I just, I'm different. I guess I would say only because I use my whole environment around me in order to assist me in doing things that I need to get done. As far as like getting dressed, for example, I'll use my wheelchair. I'll use the table that's in front of me. I'll use a chair that's in front of me. Anything that I can basically see, I'll use, and I'll learn how to adapt to it. I do have a documentary called Bong and Donnell. It's an HBO documentary. It aired on HBO in '97, and it ran up until 2003. Basically, it just shows my life from third grade up until I graduate from high school, and how a person like myself with a physical disability can lead a quote-unquote normal life. Um, I would I like going out. I like hanging out with my friends and family. I have a 12-year-old boy, so he's the world to me right now, and I spend as much time as I possibly can with him. Aside from that, like I said, I love hanging out with my friends, going to the mall, going to the movies, going to museums, parks, amusement parks. I love getting on roller coaster rides. Don't get it twisted. Just because I have a physical disability does not mean I don't get on, roller coasters. I love roller coasters with a passion. I think I don't have anything that I don't like doing. I think the one thing that tires me out the most, however, would be school. Even though it's important, school can definitely take a toll on me. I'm quite sure you guys understand how I feel. From what I hear, you guys have a pretty intense graduate program there, so I'm sure you guys understand. um, as far as how arthrogryposis has impacted my life, um, it's definitely taken an impact on my life because I do things differently. I don't do things as fast as I guess you would be able to do them, or the next person would be able to do them. I have to actually sit there and think about how I'm going to do things. It could be as simple as how am I going to eat a bowl of soup, or how am I going to put this shirt on, or if I come in contact with a new environment, how am I going to use that environment to my advantage. Um, so it would be things like that. My home is adaptive in certain ways. I really don't need that much adaptive equipment. I do have a shower that was built for me with a bench seat, so I can transfer from my chair to the seat and be able to take a shower on my own. Um, I have a couple of different sticks with hooks on them, different lengths, so that way if I drop something on the floor, I'm able to use that stick to pick it up, or if I need to turn a faucet on or a light switch on, I have a shorter stick to help me with that as well. I do have a ramp because I live in a split foyer house, so I have 2 levels. I do have a ramp outside that leads from the ground all the way up to the deck, so that way I can get upstairs and downstairs. As far as social support, I've always had my mother. My mother has been the biggest supporter in my life, and she's been my #1 fan as well. I don't think I'd be where I'm at now if it wasn't for my mother pushing me as hard as she has, pushing me beyond my limits. And the other support system that I have would be my lifelong best friend. He's always pushed me as well. Not quite as hard as my mother, but he's always pushed me to do things and to be better at the things that I'm already good at. Now that I have a 12-year-old child, my son is actually, definitely a supporter of his dad. He pushes me to do things on my own as well. Even if I get a little lazy every now and then, he'll push me to do things. So, I think having that relationship with my family is very important and has definitely driven me to where I'm at now. As far as community involvement or different type of support groups, I don't really have any different type of support groups that I go to. The only support group I have is my family. As far as community-wise, when I was younger, I talked to elementary school kids and grade school kids, anywhere from 3rd grade up until 12th grade, about my disability at a function called National Disability Awareness Day. And basically, I just came in and told them about my disability, told them how I lived on a day-to-day basis, and basically showed them that even though you have a physical disability, you can lead a practically normal life. Let's see here. I do have a wheelchair that I just applied for. I have what they call Medicare. Medicare basically provides 80% coverage for cost of a new wheelchair. The other 20% you would have to pay out of pocket. However, at least within the state of Maryland, at least from what I know, if you submit a bill of your out-of-pocket expense and it comes out to over $2,900, you can apply for what they call medical assistance. Medical assistance, if you qualify, will then pay the 100% of that 20% that is owed from out-of-pocket expenses. Once again, if it's over $2,900, you can apply for that. Aside from that, I really don't have any other costs, aside from the normal, bills like cell phone bill, gas and electric, cable bill, and that sort. So I hope this interview was helpful to you guys. If you have any other questions or concerns, feel free to ask Cece, and if she is not aware of the answer or can't answer it for you, I'm pretty sure she can forward me the questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you guys may have. Thank you. Have a great day.